All right, Commanders, welcome back. Mike B here. This is day 3 of us building and playing Zorlian-X from scratch. So today, yesterday we unlocked the Outpost Rush mission, which was our first real automated PvE operations. So today we're gonna start by taking a look at the mission control and seeing how our fleet did overnight and today. And then we'll keep farming, trying to push our ships to level 4, which is going to actually unlock the next PvE content. So let's get started. So here we have our outpost rush mission control. And as you can see, so on here, you can see how far you have gotten. So we're on run 3, which means we already lost all our ships in the first run, and we lost all our ships in the second run, and we were on the third run. So what we could do is here, we drop this down and check out run 1. So we got as far as wave 3, which I didn't think we were going to get too far anyway, because really we were playing with our ships that only got to level 3 and really weren't, our agents were pretty low. We were at level 3 when we locked in. So, that's that's the way it goes. But the cool thing is next week we're going to see how far we have progressed after a week of playing, and when we play next week, when we register our new team with our new agents and new stats, we'll get to see how far we progressed in just a week's time. The cool thing here is you can claim all the rewards one at a time, or as you see up here, we can claim all 8 rewards. So I'm just going to click that. So we got 45,000 neural credits, 4,500 fleet points, and 1 pilot token. It's like, all right, we will take that. Nice. The other cool feature is, so every 2 hours you are attacked by these waves of enemy ships, and this happens, throughout the week. You don't have to be logged on. It's happening automatically. But you may want to see, what happened in the battle. So each wave, you can actually watch the replay, and it will come up and show you exactly how the match went. So here we're going to see how this went. Our little fighter, see, remember we boosted up the fighter to 15, so it was able to solo the rest of the round. So we lost 2 ships, just like the summary over here said. We only had 1 ship survive. And of course, the next round that we play, oh, that's right, round 4. So that's the thing in the game. Every 4 rounds, all your ships will either regenerate or come back to life, so to speak. You'll get all the energy back, all the HP back, all the shield, or regenerate. So every 4 rounds, it's kind of like a reset of your ships. So if you can make it to round 4, round 8, round 12, your ships that you lost in round 3, 7, 11 will come back in the next round. So as you saw there, all 3 ships came back, but round 4 was a little bit harder, and we actually ended up losing. So, yep, so then after we get through wave 4, when we come, it'll restart and go wave 2, and then we go through there, starting with wave 1, 2, run 2, and we're going to do wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, until however far we can go. And then when we lose in this run, you loop back around. So even though you're not getting far, as we see, we're looped back around the wave 1 and 2, even though we're not progressing far, we are at least participating in the event throughout the week, and we are getting very valuable neural credits, which we need to level up our ships. Other cool thing is that there is a leaderboard. So here are other players that are beta testing and a couple of other dev accounts that I've created, and we can actually see all of the players here and the weekly leaderboard. We can see that this Dev 279 is in front. They're all the way out to wave number 9. This player is at 8. This player is at 8, 7, and so 6, 5, 4, so on and so forth. So your goal is to try to climb the leaderboard and try to claim that first place spot. Now, right now, there are no rewards based on leaderboard. There's not any, it's just a few players here in the beta environment. And even when we launch day one, I don't, we're probably not going to have as many players as what I hope to have as the time we get into month 1 or month 2. So once we get a good player group together, we will start handing out rewards for where you wind up in the leaderboard. So it'll make it even more rewarding to power up your ships and climb the leaderboard. So yeah, this is the heart and soul of the game pretty much. There is the Convoy Intercept mission that you'll see on login 4. That is the other main PvE content of the game. I both are fantastic. One is more of a daily mission type thing, though it does have a cumulative reward at the end for the week. You're trying to stop the entire convoy from reaching their destination. But it is more of an interactive thing, and it's not like where here it's happening without you being logged on, and you don't always have to be in and be like, oh, I got to run my mission, or oh, I got to run, I got to do this content. I wanted it to be where at the beginning of the week you set up your defense, and then the game will simulate the battles throughout the week, and then you can come back and check out the results and check out how your teams did at your leisure. So that is the Outpost Rush mission, and I think it's a great part of the game. It's really fun to see week after week as you level up your ships and make progress, that you can get further along in the waves than you did, week 1 or week 2, or even as you progress into further weeks out. So really interested to get your feedback on this, what you guys think of this content. Any thoughts, suggestions, please leave them comments down below, and we'll see if we make this this part of the game any better. We definitely will listen to the feedback. So now that we have done that, let's go back and let's start getting our way onto our level 4. Let's go in. So let's go ahead and train here, and let's go back here to level. Well, I'll do level. I think I should be able to do level 3. Let's see if we can bang out level 3 here. Let's launch. Let's see. It is going to be a little bit harder than what level 2 was, but we are going to get a little bit more rewards than what we got just for doing 2. Let's see if we can get past here. Ooh, I'm not sure. Yeah, our fighter is holding up pretty good. Yeah, our fighter is soloing here, helping us out do this. So let's see how we do here throughout the match. We should be able to make it all the way through. You know what? While this is going, I'm going to let's exit and let's go to our friends while that's going. And we're going to collect our 25 right. And I made a huge math error last night. I forgot to add a 0 to everything. I said you get 12,500 a day if you have 50 people. No, that's only if you have 5. With 50, you're getting 125,000 neural credits a day. So that is a very huge amount of neural credits you can get every day when you can get up to 50 friends. And so I'm going to collect the 2,500 I got, and I did 24 hours hasn't passed yet, so I can't send this player yet their gifts, but that is fine. Let's go back here. And while we're doing this, I'm also going to send, I'm going to go to level 3 here on the campaign so I get a little more XP and stuff. Let's send out a mission here while we are farming. So it's great that while you're farming, you can do other content in the game and then come back and see where you're at on here. And then after this round, let's see, I have about 123,000 of neural credits. Would be able to level up some more ships here for to get us when we get to level 4. I'm going to have a little bit better agents on my ships. So we got one more farming session here to go. We'll let this one run out, and then we will do the ×5 farming again. And we will come back up to that, but I'm going to do the 5x here. And while that's going, well, let's power up our ships. Also, I want to make a correction. Oops. I want to make a correction on last night. I also said that, oh, well, when we power up all the basic fighter to 15 on the agents, our special ability is going to start. Completely forgot. It's got to be a level 6 ship, and all the AI agents are at level 15. Then the special ability will unlock. So our special ability didn't unlock last night when we powered everything up to 15. But we at least powered everything up to 15. And when we do it level 6, the special ability will become available. So while that is going, and you see we are almost level 4, so within 3 days of playing at 30 minutes a day, we're able to unlock both PvE. We're going to be able to unlock both PvE parts of the game and really start to, enjoy the fruits of our labor, of our farming and powering up of our ships. So while that's running, let's go ahead and let's power up. I'm going to lock this ship as well while we're here. And I'm going to work on getting the shield. I mean the shield power agent up to 15. And then let's see here. Let's get some of the critical strike for this. Let's get a little bit of more extra power. I don't think I'm going to have enough to get I only have enough to get the 13. So that's where we will stand with this. All right, guys. Well, while we are farming, I will pause it. And when it gets close to the end of round 5, we'll come back and continue on. We're about 6-7 minutes into this session of our 30-minute play, so we'll see how far we get after 30 minutes. I know we'll be at level 4 for sure. All right, guys, we'll come back right after this. All right, guys, take a look at this. We have unlocked the weekly operation here. Enemy convoy has been spotted. Whoops, I clicked that a little bit too fast. And basically it was saying that it is unlocked our weekly operation here. So if we take a look at this, and we're gonna, while this is finishing farming out, we're gonna take a look at what we are looking for here on the weekly operation. Gives us another tutorial here. It says, welcome to the weekly operations. Each week an enemy convoy attempts to resupply hostile forces, rally your fleet, and intercept them before they escape. So this week's target is our Convoy Intercept. It's going to show us around a little bit. So the convoy strength bars at the top shows how much remains of their HP, chip away with each intercept. Okay, you earn 3 intercept attempts per day. They carry over, but they reset every Monday at 0400 UTC time. So throughout the week, you'll gain 3 every day. You don't have to use them every day, though there is a daily mission inside here, or a daily quest mission that you need to do 3 a day to gain a little bit of boss tokens that you can use in the shop. But I say boss tokens, but our Convoy Intercept tokens. Um, but you don't have to if you want to wait until the end and use them towards the end of the week once your ships are a little stronger. It might be more beneficial to do that, but you can do one if you want to. You can do them all every day. So let's click next. To begin the intercept fight, pick 3 ships and deal the maximum damage you can in 60 seconds. And then it says complete the daily quest below to earn extra intercept tokens. The daily boy, I can't speak. Sorry guys. The daily quest will reset every day. So if you don't complete them, they do reset. All right. You can see your daily progress below. And you do have operation milestones. So the more damage you do to the convoy, if you do 10% damage, you get a certain amount of tokens. If you do 25%, you get another batch of them. 50%, or I think, or something like that. Yeah, 50 and then 100, you'll get a reward, a grand prize at 100%. So, all right. And then there is a shop that you can buy exclusive things for your ships and items and things like that. I believe in this shop is where you can get a 24-hour farming guardian. So a free way to get a farming guardian for 24 hours is in this shop. All right. So kind of our briefing here kind of recaps everything that I just explained to you. So, all right. So, actually, it's 5 of them. It's 10%, 25, 50, 75, and 100. I programmed this part of the game so long ago, I forgot what the percentages was. So, sorry about that. And as you can see, as clearing at 100%, you're going to get a tier 5 AI agent all the way maxed to level 15. So, that's pretty cool. So that early on in the game, you can actually put this agent on another ship that you have, that even though you're only farming tier 1, do this event, you're going to get a tier 5 agent as well. So that is really cool. Another thing you'll notice is that our attempts are 6. Remember, it said that you're going to get 3 every day. Even though we didn't unlock this content until the second day of the week, because it resets every day on Monday, we still were awarded our 3 attempts, even though it wasn't unlocked, so that when it did unlock, you didn't lose the attempts that you would have gotten earlier in the week. So again, trying to make the game very fair, very fun, not like stingy on everything, so that everyone can enjoy the game and have a good time and enjoy the content as it arises up in the game. So I don't have a lot of combat power, excuse me, but I'm going to try. Let's do one and see what we can do. See how, oh, that's right, I can't while farming is doing, because it uses the same combat screen. While farming is going, you can't do the intercept mission, but we're almost done here. So that is thing at the end of our farming session. So out of 62 battles, we won all but 1. And the cool thing is, with the farming guardian, we did not get reset. So that's cool. We got a lot of neural credits. We got some agents. We got a pilot token and a pilot upgrade token. And you're going to see how those take effect for us pretty soon here. So I'm just going to say continue so that we can actually go. So, yep. I'm going to go to our weekly operation here. I'm thinking of actually changing this to Convoy Intercept mission on the button. So don't be surprised if it is different the next time we come in. And don't be surprised if things that you see in this video now, that when we release the game, might be a little tweaked. There might be a change. So things in the game are subject to change. So before we release. So don't take this as, oh, this is the final product. We are still making some tweaks and doing some things to better the game. So what you see here today in this is beta release. It's early release, so it may change. So it is subject to change. So let us do a mission here. So as you can see here up in the corner, the countdown is going. The message is still up there from farming. Look at that. See, always find one bug a video, don't we? Oh, and they did figure out what the issue was with the agent yesterday resetting back to 14. It was when we upgraded, we saw it at 15, and then I locked the ship, and then we came back and it was off. It was because the lock didn't retain, when it updated the screen, it didn't retain this actual value that it was on the server. So yeah, that I did not fix yet, but I did notice when I watched the video again today that that was what it was. So I will get that fixed, and we'll fix this as well. So as you can see, we're down to about 1 second left, and there we go. We did about 7,000 worth of damage, so we only have to get to 60,000 or so. What is our... It's telling us upgrade our agents so that we can do more damage, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to upgrade our agents here before we do the next round. So we did about 7.5k damage. So what is that, about 22,500 a day? So we'll be able to nail that 60,000 out. Once you beat this down to 0, it'll reset. It'll actually have a little bit more HP that you have to do damage against, but you can regain all of these tokens, and you'll only get 1 clear bonus for the tier 5 agent, but you do get 100,000 neural credits if you clear it again. So it is worth to try to clear it as many times as you can. Also, because our power is so low right now, when we go in next week with a new combat power on our team, this 60,000 is probably going to be 280,000, maybe even more, based on how far you've leveled your ships up and actually how much power you have. So before we do another round, I do want to power up some ships here. And actually, before I do that, I'm actually going to want to send another group of ships out onto a mission, because you're going to see here in a minute why that's important. I'm going to get another one going here and get that out there, and then let's power up some ships, and let's do the scout here. See if we can't get this. Yeah, we're going to be able to get this little guy up to 15. We're going to do that. So we got a little bit more power here going in. And let's do another one. See if we can get a little bit more damage on this guy here. So let's begin. Now, there is no 2x speed increase on this, because this is a timed battle. So if I were to let you 2x this battle, that would give an unfair advantage to the players that have the farming guardian over the ones who don't. So because of course you're doing faster, it would give you more damage in the 1 minute battle here. So it is at regular normal speed to keep the game fair for everybody. So yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more. I think we're going to do more damage than we did last time. Definitely we are. I think. Will we? We're getting there. We're getting under 46,000, 45. Yeah. I think we're going to get a little bit more damage this time, maybe. So upgrading did help a little bit. Yeah, we're getting a little bit more there. I think we got a little, yeah, we got 8,000 this time. That's great. So we can see just by that little bit of an increase going from level 14 to 15, we were able to get a little more points there. And you can see we're already at 25%. So if we look here, you can actually change your ships if you want, but we only have the three ships. You have to have a fighter or an interceptor, any combination of fighter, interceptor, and scouts. Because the convoy doesn't have a lot of firepower, you don't need a support ship, so that's why I remove support ships as an option here, because you want as much damage as you can. So down here are the daily progress, daily quests, everything you can claim, all the rewards. So a lot of this is already done. You can click on the actual uh, task, and you'll see what you need to do in order to claim that reward. So this one was win training battles without losing any ship, which we did. We won actually 23 of those. Claim AI agents, we did. Uh, we upgrade or sell AI agents. We just upgraded a whole bunch of agents. Economic stimulus is either spend or earn neural credits, which we did both, so we took care of those. Seed specialist, we want to do 3 in order to be able to claim all of the tokens here, and just logging in once a day will get you a 1 token as well. So I'm going to claim all, and you'll notice it actually tells us we have 2 remaining, and one of them, and then all the ones that are finished go to the end. Ones that we still need to do are up here at the beginning, so we can see the complete campaign missions, which we need to do, which I'm going to actually jump over here. Let's back out, go to our comms. So Commander Reyes is telling us that our XP training is done. We got 1 mission, so we're going to go to it. We're going to claim that one, and we still have our other one running here that we launched right before we went in. Now, this is why I said you'll see why I went in to do another mission, because part of the daily progress here is doing 5 training missions. You'll notice that we acquired a tier 2 agent. So in this is another nice benefit of this content, is that in here you're rewarded with the next level of agents that you can currently farm. So right now we can only currently farm tier 1 agents, so it's rewarding us a tier 2 agent when we finish that quest, and we're going to be able to get 2 more. When we are able to get tier 2 agents, we will then get tier 3 agents through this reward, and so on and so forth. So that is great. You see we already have 140 of the tokens here that we can go into the shop, and we'll go into that on another day. We're almost approaching 30 minutes here of our gameplay. So yep, let's just knock out the last one here that we needed for our daily mission. To do 3, we'll do this right here before we call this video a wrap. Again, please pre-register so that we can see interest in the game. Zorlian-X.com. You'll get a lot of nice goodies when we actually launch the game. A week-long farming guardian for free. Arena Blitz, which I haven't even showed you yet. We haven't even gone into Arena yet. Lots of neural credits to start you out, fleet points, a whole bunch of stuff. And a 20% coupon for anything off in the store, premium store, for the first 30 days. So lots of nice perks for pre-registering for the game. If you have any comments, questions, thoughts, please leave a comment below. Interested in hearing what the community has to think about the game. Ideas are welcomed. And yeah, thanks for joining us today. We got a lot done in this quick 30 minutes. We got up to level 4. We unlocked the Convoy Intercept mission. We actually looked at all the things that we can do in here. So we did a lot today in 30 minutes, and I want to thank you for joining me again and being on this journey as we get ready to launch the game. Feel free to subscribe, tell your friends about the game, pass it around, pass the word of mouth around to for people who are interested in this style of games. I think it's a lot of fun, and you guys will have a lot of fun playing it as well. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much.